evening, Blum here, playing World of Tanks, and it's time for another head-to-head, and this is going to be another Tier 9 heavy tank battle. This time it's the battle of the British Tier 9 heavies. This is the mighty Conqueror, and this is Fguri. He just sent me this replay a few days ago, and I've had to do something a little unorthodox. I've had to go to What Replays to find a competitive match to put against it, because this one is so good on paper. It really is ridiculously good. You can see his name at the top of the team sheet up there, and it is in that rather cool shade of blue. Let's take a quick look at XVM, and yeah, you can see he's an extremely good player, very high win rate rating and 58% win ratio. A lot of games played, a lot of experience here with Fguri, so he's going to show us exactly how to play World of Tanks, I think, looking at the results screen that I've seen. So yeah, I had to go and grab another replay which has got virtually identical scores to Fguri's match here, so we'll find out who that guy is, and maybe we can get a message to him, hopefully, find out what server he's on to tell him I've put him in one of these head-to-heads. So we've gone up the north, up near the windmill. We're on Malinovka. It is Malinovka, isn't it? Yep. And we're going to try and start sniping some hatches, I think, because that's what we're going to see to start with. The Conqueror has got a pretty remarkable turret at the front. It is rocking some seriously thick armour. I don't think much is going to get through it to start with. We are rocking the Royal Ordnance gun, 120mm. This is perfectly capable of sniping hatches, but it's a little bit hit and miss, I got to admit. I think he says that in his email, that he tries to shoot a lot of hatches because that's all there is to shoot at. Well, that's 2 for 2. I mean, that's a pretty keen shot. Looking at the scores that I've seen, I'm going to be pretty stingy with my coin drops. This is what it sounds like. When you hear one of those, I've seen something I liked, and that'll help me decide which game is better. So with the front of this turret, it is remarkably thick. We're talking 254mm of armour. That's the same thickness as this bench. That's a slab of metal. And it's right behind the gun mantlet, so don't shoot at the gun mantlet when you're shooting at the front of the Conqueror. Its hull's nothing special. Shoot at the hull, but obviously these tanks can't. All they can see is this monstrous turret, so this is perfect play with this tank. Be interesting to see on the next replay, which is on Westfield, how much of a hull down position that player takes. Ooh, that was nearly a good shot then to have at the Conqueror over there. Trying to go for commander's hatches all over the place. Now we are depleting our ammo pretty quickly here. I think we get, is it 36 rounds altogether? Right now we've got, 27 rounds left to last the rest of this game, and then we haven't even killed one of their tanks yet. So right now it feels like the situation's a bit grim. We've lost a tank, they haven't lost any, and we finally get some damage in. We are racking up the damage slowly but surely. We've got 3 hits, nearly 1300 damage. His average damage roll is going to be about 400. Ooh, come on. I nearly pressed the trigger myself then. Even though he waited for the side of that WZ, it still wouldn't go through. Come on, team. We've lost a couple more tanks. They've only lost 1. Ooh, now that's a shot. That is a shot. Got to creep forward a little bit. Massive hit into the WZ. I think the Tier 7's quaking in his boots, seeing all the Tier 9s in this match. Oh, their SP1C, the Spic tank, is over in the centre of the map, giving our tanks creep. But no, the LTTB sorts of him out, so that's good news. We are still operating on a bit of a deficit here. We are rocking this top position here. We've got most of our Tier 9s up here, but it appears the enemy team does as well. Oh, we are going for so many commander's hatches. But really, can you blame him? If we can take out that T-34, the T-34 has got a sliver of health. Let's take him out of the game. Another ricochet. We have taken a lot of bounces. We have not taken any damage. 7 bounces. Even the APCR from the T-34 is not enough to get through the front of this machine. And in the end, it's an RU-251 that gets some penetrating damage on us. Just a regular AP shot. Where'd that shot come from? Get a nice big chunky hit into the E-75. We've got a couple of tanks over there now on absolute slivers of health. That's nice. That was right into the cheek. What a nicely placed shot. We are off and running with stars. You can see him deliberately aim that then, right at that cheek, just beneath the gun barrel. Get another tasty shot in. We're at 3,500 damage done. We are still operating on a tank deficit though. They still have a couple more tanks than we do. Come on, Fguri. Let's kill something. Yes! It's like I knew it was going to happen. I haven't watched this replay, I swear. It just felt like it was about time to get off and running with some kills. That pesky WZ, he's managed to pen us once now. He rolled 517 damage. Oh, let's get another kill. Slight overkill there, I feel, on the WZ131. Oh, now the Scorpion tank's hitting us. That cheeky little Scorpion, where is he? We are having to be pretty defensive. It's all the little tanks that are penning us. This tank is pretty weak from the sides and the rear. It does not have a lot of armour, and yeah, tier 7s are going to pen it. Come on, right in that cheek. He's done it again. He's punishing that WZ. I think he's hit him more times than the WZ's been able to hit us. 647 hit points left. Can we do it again? Ooh, that was a nicely placed shot. I think we're up to 3 stars. He is pretty meticulous with his aiming, Fguri. In front of an 87. Indian Panzer's shooting us now. I'm half suspecting an Indian Panzer to hit us and go through. Ooh, that's a great big hit into the side of the AT7. We are punishing these tanks now. We seem to be rocking this position up here. They're down there. They're in a whole world of hurt. Been tracked by the Indian Panzer. The enemy team, they've got their Centurion run around to the north, and he's chasing down the LTTB, I think. We've got tanks coming around to the south now, so it feels like we're surrounding these guys. So we're going to push up, get behind these wrecks, and probably sit tight for a moment and just use these. Show our turret. Oh, that's a foolish mistake by the AMX. Shows us a nice easy shot. Oh, that pesky Scorpion over to our right flank. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds left. Still got 5 tanks to kill. Ooh, is it going to be another one? Yeah, we get another tasty hit on the Indian Panzer. This gun is very accurate. It's very reliable. You point it and you shoot, and it goes where you aim it most of the time. Ooh, that's tentative stuff. We are rocking this position. I wouldn't go any further than we've gone. They've still got 4 tanks. We've got 4 tanks. We've got 6 shells left. We waste a shot then. Didn't feel like that was going to go and hit. Oh, this RU251 probably thinks he can take us. If he can get up to us, he can take us. Can he track him? We really need to track this guy. Oh, this is a tricky spot now. We've been tracked. Can we ammo rack him? That's what we need to do. We have tracked him. He's got a pretty quick reload. Oh, 200. Come on. You need a nice high damage roll this time. Didn't think he was going to do it. Luckily, the RU251 has not been able to capitalise on that position and absolutely wreck him. Come on, come on. We've got 198 hit points. We've got 2 shells left. 3 tanks left to kill. RU251 is probably waiting for backup of some description to try and come over here and kill him. Ooh, that's nice. Our LTTB comes in from behind, takes out the RU251. Your patience paid off then, buddy. That would have been tempting just to get rid of the guy. So we've got 2 high explosive shells left, 2 enemy tanks left to kill. We've still got 4 tanks on our team. So there's the Centurion 1 coming across the field. He is out of range, frankly. Where is that pesky Scorpion? He shot at us quite a lot when you look down at the damage log in the bottom left. Scorpion, 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 Scorpion. And there he is. Oh, can we hit him? Can we hit him? We do. 516 damage. We've got 1 shell left. It's the last tank. Can we pick up the fabled Faden's medal and hit this guy? Is it going to be a shot on the move? He has stopped and he fires and gets an ammo rack as well. Definitely having a star for that, buddy. Use your last shot. Killed the last tank. That is a Faden's medal in the bag. Whew. That was a steady climb, wasn't it? Like a roller coaster. Ooh, 5 kills and a win. Right, let's roll over into the next match, and like I say, virtually identical damage and identical XP. Let's see what he can do. So this is Randy Orton, and he's got some numbers after his name. RandyOrton2761. wonder what that is. Is that your address? I know you have some big numbers in America. I'm assuming you're American. I don't know why. Randy Orton. It just sounds like an American username. Forgive me if I am incorrect, but that's just my gut feeling about it. So we're back in the Conqueror. Like I've said, not watched this replay. All I know is he's got virtually identical results to Fguri's match. Are we going to be doing an awful lot of shooting at turrets again? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to miss the first shot completely. I thought we were going to slam the IS then for an absolute ton of damage and get off to a really rolling good start. Makes up for it there though, 404 damage in. We are also using the Royal Ordnance gun. And we got a nice tasty shot if we can take it on the IS-3. We're firing about 5.5 rounds a minute with these guns, so it's about a 10-second reload, thereabouts. Have we got an absolute sitter? Yes we do. Managed to take out the IS. Now we're coming in behind already, this early in the game? Holy smokes, I mean, that is pretty impressive, this early in the game to be flanking enemy tanks already. His buddy, I've got to say, he is with a platoon mate here, so his buddy is protecting his flank. He's keeping the IS-3 busy in the M103. Look on the minimap, just beneath where our position is. So we're able to really punish this E75. We're hull down. The T-34 doesn't seem that bothered, frankly. We're going to put a shot into him. Massive 500 damage dealt. I'm not sure what the T-34 is doing. Doesn't seem to want to sort of back off and have a one-on-one. Oh, good stuff, team. Taking out the E75. Looks like we're going to take out this T-34, unless one of your teammates gets the opportunity. Nope. Nicely done. Dang, that whole manoeuvre was pretty impressive, actually, to come around through there and take those tanks out. They didn't stand a chance in the end. Okay, we've also got tanks coming up behind us now. The enemy team are doing it to us. Their Conqueror and IS-3 are pushing behind our friendly lines. Should get shots down on this IS-3. I don't like the IS-3's chances, frankly. He's coming into a whole world of hurt. Unfortunately, that looked like it might have gone down the side of the IS-3 and just ricocheted off. Conqueror's coming up. Which gun has he got? Get a bounce. We managed to pen. Come on, we've got to deal with this IS-3. Take him out. Big hit into the rear. Can we get one more shot into the IS-3? Looks like we're going to try and prioritise him. We might get the gun reloaded. Yes, we do. Can we work over this Conqueror now? We have done 34,000 damage already. Game's only 4 and a bit minutes old. You know you're having a good game when you're just firing consistently and doing damage consistently. The enemy team, they've done a lot of damage in the valley, over towards the east. We have been tracked. This is not a good spot. We do need to do our repairs. He does. He falls back. We take a bounce. The Conqueror could be a one-shot. Maybe. Not quite. He's on 82 hit points. The SU-101 is taking shots. We're going to go for the ram. We're going to get the ram. We're going to get the ram. We do get the ram kill. That was nicely done. And a nice succinct shot straight into the front of the SU-101. And then our Tiger 2 takes him out. Oh, we're up to 3 stars. We're chasing down Fguri's score. We are operating at a deficit, just like Fguri was. They've got more tanks than we do. A44, T43, a couple of tier 7s over there. 2 shots from this gun could take out the T43. You have to be lucky to do the A44 in 2 shots, particularly at range. Our Tiger 2's gone back to the base to try and defend. Has he made the right decision? Because we are down in their cap. The AMX 1390 is a Ferdinand. It's a KV3 all to the north from near our cap. Here's a one shot. Just get that gun down. Oh, I'm giving him a star because I liked it. Can't believe it left him on 14 hit points. Cannot believe it. In the back end of a T43. His buddy, Lord Jedi, has managed to assist him there and finish off that guy. There's the A44. We've got a strong defensive posture here now. This A44 is doomed, frankly. If he comes out again, we're going to get another... It bounced! Incredible. No damage, we've been tracked. We've used our repair kit already. Is he going to chase them down? And his friend, Lord Jedi, takes another kill. So between them now, they've got 8 kills. Ferdinand has decided to return to base. Maybe the Ferdinand's made an error now because he's got 3 tanks in front of him. If we can get our gun down on him, we're going to do quite well here. We take a pot shot. Maybe his finger slipped. I don't know. Oh, this is a good position to be in. We have been detected. Can we get our gun over that ridge? We just got to get up and get over. Oh, there's a shot. We are taking damage from the AMX. He decides to plunge down into the ravine to get out of the way of the AMX. The AMX has last been spotted in the northeast, so he's over there somewhere. Randy suggests that there is a AMX in the village at the moment that he's dealing with. He's going to regroup, I think. Trying to get back towards the IS-3. His buddy has died. Maybe the AMX was over there where he's pointing his gun. You know, I'm not entirely sure. So we are capping. They've got 1 minute left. 3 enemy tanks. What have they got? They have got the AMX KV3 and the AMX ELC. As you can see on his stats, very similar player to Fguri. Very good win 8 rating and experience, and also games played. There's the AMX ELC. Is he just going to sit in the bush? We can one-shot this guy. No need. Our IS-3 is all over that guy. I think we're up to 4 stars with Randy here. This is going to be a tough match to call this. I'm not sure which one I'm favouring at the moment. Tiger 2 is falling back. IS-3 is still capping. Where are they going to come from? I'm assuming, because they had sort of a downhill path, they'd probably come down the eastern side of the map through the valley. And the Tiger 2 will have surely spotted them by now, so I suspect Randy's retreating to turn his gun and tank around. He's just been detected, so it must be from across the valley. Oh no, there's the AMX 1390. Shows what I know. That's another time that's happened. There's a tank he could one-shot and it just hasn't rolled. We're getting pre-aimed. Oh, that is a gorgeous snapshot. We are up to 5 stars. What a shot. He could only see the top half of that tank, and it was moving pretty quickly. That's the Royal Ordnance for you. Best gun in the game by name. Not saying it's the best gun in the game. You know what makes a gun great, I don't know. But in terms of what it's called, the Royal Ordnance has it in spades. Not another gun. Keep your BL10s. Royal Ordnance. Much like our Royal Mail. Postal delivery service. Postman Pat, eat your heart out. So all they've got left is a KV3. We've got a Conqueror and an IS-3. Just going to take a glance at our IS-3. He's on 477 hit points. Return camera control back to Randy. We are coming close now to the end of this match according to how long the games were, because that never lies, the amount of time before battle ends. We have racked up 7,162 damage reported. Where is this guy? I guess we've got to go to the flag and start capping it. If we can't find the guy, we've got to, make him come to us. What if that guy's gone round to the north and then our flag starts ticking? Have we got enough time to get back to stop him? Oh, there he is. That's quite handy. We do get 368 damage in. I think he's stuck there, That's sad. That is unfortunate that the poor old KV3 is sat there and can't do anything about it. Get one. Oh! I knew he died, and I was thinking, how is he going to die? Is that KV? How did he even get a shot? Look at where he is and how that gun is. He must have just had a sliver to shoot at. That's astonishing. I'm giving that a belated star the more I think about it. We're up to 6. Holy cow, but the IS-3 does the business, and that is a win. Well, Fguri had his last shell of the game, go over and kill the Scorpion. And poor old Randy there manages to take one in the top of the tank and gets killed at the very end of an absolutely fantastic game in the Conqueror. Let's roll over into their post-game stats, and I'm going to pick a winner. Which one did I enjoy watching more? Right now, I am not sure. Let's take a look. So here we are, the post-game stats. First game on the left with Fguri. That was on Malinovka, and we've just watched Randy on Westfield. And they both got their ace tanker badges, not surprisingly. A bunch of pins. There's the Faden's medal that Fguri managed to pick up. You get that for shooting the last tank in the game and destroying it with your last shell. I picked up one of those once before as well. We also got Steel Wall and High Caliber. We also got Confederate and got High Caliber for Randy. And you can see the XPs, 2,400, 2,413. Very similar take-homes. Let's take a quick look at the team scores. And you'll see how close they were. 1,600 XP for Randy, 1,609. Damage done, 7,914 for Fguri. And a very impressive 7,888. 5 kills each. And what a couple of remarkably similar games actually in the Conquerors. Both work in their guns beautifully. It's a lovely gun to fire. I imagine it's probably like having a really nice handgun that you just adore firing. Just something about the recoil, something about the grip. I can imagine the Royal Ordnance is just delightful to pull the trigger on. Detailed report, is there anything going to enlighten me further in here? 28 shots fired by Randy, 35 shots fired. Of course he used up every single shot he had, so you get 35 in the tank. We did do a lot more blocking of damage, 4,460, 2,860. We also did use a few more APCR rounds, or whatever the premium round is. I didn't actually notice, it must be APCR. So we didn't come out on that with a bit of a deficit, whereas Fguri was able to keep in the black, was it the red? Keep in the black. And managed to take home 17,000, which is remarkable. I think it's just because of the amount of shells he had to fire. Both of them. Massive. That's got me concerned now. How much was he firing that was gold? I didn't notice that. I can't see everything watching it the first time. If I just watched that replay now, I'd be looking back, and when I recorded the video, if it was like a normal replay where I'd watch a replay and then do a recording of it knowing what's going to happen so I can point out things, I'd have probably made a note of that and yeah, figured it out. So, which game did I prefer watching? I'm going to call this, I'm going to say, we did get 6 stars over here and 5 stars over here, I believe, according to what I've written down. I'm going to give it to... No, it can't be a draw, because that's just boring. I'm going to give it to Fguri, I think. Fguri, because potentially it was that last few minutes when he was jousting with the RU251, and that was pretty edgy stuff. And then the icing on the cake at the very end to get this medal, the Faden's medal, that just feels like destiny when you've got your last shell and it's the last tank and you can kill him, and you do. It's just sublime. So for that one reason really, he got the Faden's medal. If he didn't get that Faden's medal, I would have probably given this to Randy, because he seemed to have more incidences like the RU251 moment, where it was all a bit hasty and a bit clutch and a bit trying to grab stuff wherever he could. And the start of that game was inspired, where he just managed to flank around that E75 and his buddy kept his flanks safe while he took that E75 and T32 on. That was awesome. So a very close second to Randy there, but I'm going to give it to Fguri. It was almost like the perfect game, almost, with that ending. So well done, mate. Please send in your replays. I don't like having to go to what replays to find a like-for-like match, but that match on paper was so good that I had to. I didn't have anything that was very close to it to compare it to. It didn't seem fair to put anyone against those kinds of results. So I did the next best thing. Hopefully Randy's going to see this. Welcome, Randy. Hope you enjoyed the replay. And maybe you'd like to subscribe and send in some more of your replays. You seem to be a very competent, good player according to your stats on your screen. So yeah, welcome. Keep your heads down, drink plenty of water, and I shall play World of Tanks again real soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.